All right, so to start, I have all my skincare on. Somebody actually requested, which I love, for me to try on a primer with the e.l.f. foundation. And so I went to the store and they have so many primers, but the one I felt that was the most interesting and the brand new launch from them is called the Primer Mist. And I saved the packaging because I wanted to tell you what it is. It's a water-based primer that helps basically smooth makeup application and a radiant look. It has vitamins B and E, it has cucumber in it, and basically it makes your skin look fresh and dewy. Now, of course, they have a bunch of different other primers, but this one I felt would be great for my skin. So it's just gonna hold it a little bit for my face. Oh, geez, oh Pete's. Okay. Woo! That spray is aggressive. No real smell. No real smell, but that sprayer is, oh my goodness. It literally feels like you're getting like a huge spurt of water on your face. I wish the sprayer was a little bit more fine of a mist, but that's okay. We will excuse that, and hopefully that kind of settles in, and we'll get to the rest of the foundation. All right, you guys, so I did do a little bit of contouring and highlighting underneath this foundation. Reason being is because I have a video coming up that's going to show you how to highlight and contour a natural face, and it's amazing, but I'm going to use this foundation over it. So I have this is the oil-free foundation by e.l.f, and I have sand and porcelain, and I actually am going to combine the two together to get my kind of perfect shade. And then I'm just going to bounce this in. So I just put a little dot in the back of my hand. I'm just gonna start bouncing that in. All right, so this is definitely full coverage. It is going on beautifully. I mean, really beautifully, but it definitely is full coverage. Gives a great kind of luminosity to the skin, but it is oil-free, so I'm assuming that that will kind of dry down a little bit. Has really no scent to it. It's actually very nice. Wow, that was quick. Holy smokes, that was quick. Wow. Okay, so a little bit goes a long way with this foundation. I mean, literally. It is definitely more full coverage. I probably should have used a little bit less, but that's okay. I'm just gonna kind of take my beauty blender and really bounce this into the skin. So it definitely feels a little bit heavier than some of my other foundations, but that's okay. I actually don't mind it at all. So let me apply the rest of my makeup and then I'll report back. All right, you guys, so here is the final look. I just applied everything on top of the foundation and it went on very beautifully. I mean, honestly, it is a little bit more coverage than I would normally wear on a daily basis, but that's okay with me. I can wear a little bit more coverage whenever I possibly feel like it. That's awesome. It definitely, it didn't really cover up my discoloration, but you know what? It's not supposed to. It's just foundation. I didn't want a mask of foundation on. I could have probably color corrected that very easily and gotten rid of that. But overall, all in all, I think this foundation is really pretty so far. I think that is obviously great for oily skin girls because it is oil-free. But like I said, you know, I am still a dry to combo person, and I think it looks radiant and luminous on me. So far, so good. I'm a huge fan. How would it compare to the Neutrogena Hydro Boost tint that I did last week? I think it's just a heavier coverage, and it feels a little bit heavier on the skin, but that is not, you know, that is not a knock to anything. That is just, definitely two different formulas for sure. This definitely gives you a little bit more coverage and all of that good stuff. A little bit more perfected, I guess I would say as well. But my rest of my makeup went on like a dream, and I'm excited to see how it goes throughout the day. So stay tuned if you want to know. All right, see you in a little bit. Hey you guys, so it has been about 4 hours of wear and I think it's holding up pretty nicely. I wanted to show you what it looks like in some natural light. The whole problem with trying on a foundation for the first time is you just don't know how it's going to go on. I am going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. since I know that some of you guys wanted me to do that. Coming up in a few weeks, so I'm going to try this foundation again and apply a little bit less. It is pretty full coverage for me, and I feel like it might be just a tad bit heavy, but I think that might have been application error just because I went in with such a heavy hand. But honestly, it's really pretty. I am not getting in oily. I'm not getting super shiny. I feel like it is very lightweight. By the way, I cannot tell that this is on my skin. You know, when I reviewed the Kat Von D, I could definitely tell that it was on my skin. This might be a great dupe for the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. So if you guys were really pulled towards that foundation, I would urge you to try this because in my opinion, I feel like it sits on the skin a little bit better. I definitely like the finish of this a little bit better, and it blended out like a dream. I mean, some of the other heavier full coverage, long wearing foundations I have tried, you know, have a tendency to not be able to blend down very easily. And this was very kind of user friendly. But again, I think my skin looks really pretty. My lipstick is completely off on one side of my face because I ate. But yeah, so I definitely think that this is a thumbs up so far. Again, it's just, you know, a coverage thing for me. But if you're looking for a full coverage foundation, I think this might be a really great go-to one from the drugstore. I mean, what do you guys think? I would love to hear what you guys think. I think it looks really pretty on my skin. See if I can get a close-up of it. It is breaking up just a touch on my face. I mean, on my nose right here, but that's okay. I think, again, that was just a little bit of application error. But anyway, I will be checking back with you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, so I just picked up my daughter from school, and it's been another probably 3 hours of wear. Maybe another 2 hours, actually. But the more and more I wear this, the more and more it's kind of growing on me, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's just really pretty. I really like it. It's really holding up very, very, very well. I am going to do one last check-in tonight before I go to bed so you guys can really see what it looks like before I take off my makeup, but this is definitely something that I am feeling really good about recommending to you guys. I just can't believe how much drugstore foundations have really stepped up their game, so awesome. All right, see you in a little bit. Hi, you guys. So it's about 9 o'clock, and you can tell I have my makeup off. I just took it off literally 5 seconds ago. I am all of a sudden coming down with this really gnarly cold, so I am feeling pretty bad, but I did want to just check in finally and let you guys know that I just dig that foundation. It held up really, really well. It did break up just a touch right here, but a lot of foundations do that on me. But you know what? Well worth it. Great price point, and overall just a really great foundation that felt lightweight on my skin. I wasn't overly shiny, so I absolutely think that it was a really great product. So thanks for the recommendation, you guys. Keep these coming. Make sure you're following me on my Instagram because I take all of my suggestions from there. I take all of my you know, recommendations from you guys. I test out which foundations you guys want me to do for Foundation Friday. I show you new products that I don't show on here. So all sorts of really fun stuff. I'm really bad with all the other platforms. Sorry about that. I'm going to try to be better, but Instagram, I'm usually consistent. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening or day or whatever time it is. And lots of love from me to you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.